Oh crap! Wait, this. I'll have to. Should have prepared this before. Oh crap! Yup. I think it's gonna be alright. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Wait, is the sound alright? I guess I believe so. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Hello. Thank you very much. Hello. All right. So birth. Yeah. Just was born. um. Hello. You are Brazil. Olá, Brazil. um. Hello, everybody. So for this improvised live chat, as always, I'm just gonna give you some little information about what's going on, and thank you very much, Brandon. So yeah, it's weird. Like today, I am 25 years old, so I'm no, I'm a quarter of a century old. Like saying this actually hurts. Quarter of a century. All right. So hello from Poland. Improvised. It's all the live chat is improvised. Well, yeah, it's actually all the time. Yeah, it's improvised. But I know some people who actually managed to do some organized live chat sessions. Live videos. Yeah, right. So, hello from Australia. You're still very youthful. Thank you. All right. So just gonna give you some information about what's going on. So I've been filming a lot of videos lately. Like I've shot 4 to 5 videos, right? And I really don't have the time to edit because, for example, today we've been preparing all the camera gear for a commercial shoot we're doing starting tomorrow. So like for commercials we use like cinema cameras and all the stuff, and I'm working as the DP, so I have to be with the team from start to finish. So I have to be there for my team, and that's the main reason I didn't have the time to edit all my videos. But you're going to say like, oh yeah, but you do have an editor right now, right? So this editor, Alan, is also in this project. So he's working in this commercial we are actually filming. So like, and the hard drive I usually give to him to for so he edits. Well, I'm using this hard drive to back up all the files we are going to film starting from tomorrow. And like, I don't know if you know about cinema cameras, but we are going to film with a Red Epic Dragon 6K. So this camera films in 6K, and the files, and we are going to shoot raw, and the files are huge, so the whole hard drives are going to be full. I know that. So I cannot put the content we've shot into this hard drive too. So I have to edit when I'll have the time to do it. So I know I'm very late in my videos, but I'm doing the best I can. So yeah. All right. So now I'm going to answer to your comments. Sorry. Hello from Norway. Hello. What's the most fun you've had making a video? What is the most fun? What do you mean by the most fun I had? Like, what are the things I usually like when I shoot videos, or what was my favorite shoot? South Brazil. It sounds like your team for your school project. Are you having a hard time with it? So wait, let me read it again. It sounds like it sounds like you like your team for your school project. Are you having a hard time with it? I don't understand. If you could maybe rephrase it, and then I'll be able to understand. Sorry for my mediocre understanding level. So happy birthday! Thank you very much. Oh, by the way, thank you very much for the all right, for the happy birthday messages. So you got me and my fiancé into rollerblading. So thank you for that. Thank you for joining the community. All right. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Thank you very much, guys. Uh, What was your favorite video to record? My favorite. Uh, I don't know. I really don't know. Um, because like I don't. If you're talking about videos I've shot, like I'm not gonna count only the videos I've shot for YouTube, but the other projects too, and uh, maybe the first video I've done for Rollerblade. The first time I've been hired by Rollerblade to make a video for them, and I was so stressed that day. I spent days like organizing all the things because we were only two people filming a whole event, a whole marathon, right? So we had to be everywhere all the time. So I and my friend Lou really had to organize a lot, and I was so happy everything happened as expected, and like it was so cool, the feeling you like all the plans you worked so hard and everything worked is like yes. And actually my friend I told you about, I'm actually in his house right now, so we are also actually working on the commercial we're going to film tomorrow. So he's going to be the camera assistant and I'm gonna be the DP. So we are always working in the same department. All right. uh Good. Gratulerer med dagen. Happy birthday in Norwegian. Oh, that's awesome. All right, so I like your tutorials. Will you be making more soon? Hope you're not too busy. We actually already filmed another tutorial. Actually, it's a remake of our very first tutorial. For people who have been subscribed to this channel for a long time, absolutely must know what I'm talking about. But like the first our first tutorial was so badly done. Like we didn't know how a camera works, right? How a video camera works, and this video is so cringy. So I said to my team like let's redo it again because like it's really not watchable. So that's it, and there are going to be some other tutorials too, but like I just have to find the time to make all this thing. James Gary, Tiago is a very hard worker. Thank you very much. So is your inline skating for slalom? Is my inline skate? Oh, my skates. They're usually kind of make for slalom, but they're actually very good for everything you want to throw at them. So that's one of the cool things with freestyle skates. All right, so I want to buy a SUV, two wheels, 150 millimeters. Just answer it if it's worth it or not. Well, I did have these frames and actually really had fun. Like I have a video where we are going off road and you can see me using these frames. They're very good, but like I'm a very short person and my friends are actually taller than me, and PowerSlide gave us like two sets of frames, and I just gave 2 times 150 to my friend. So I don't have it anymore, but I legit recommend it if you are into off-road skating. So it's not easy, like it's almost not possible to skate on pavement, but when you go to off-road, it works magically. It works. So I've got my whole school into skating. I'm changing everything. Man, you do have power and I respect that. Thanks a lot. For in the name of the community, thanks a lot. All right. It was my birthday yesterday. I wish we had the same birthday. Well, happy late birthday. All right. I'm just trying to keep up with all the messages. So, what's your skate setup when you're doing city skating? I do everything with my favorite skates, and they are the Hardcore Evo Trinity. So, the skates we see me using most of the time, and I legit use them most of the time. But like I do receive some skates to test, and that's the only time you'll see me using another pair of skates. But usually I always go back to my favorite one, which is the Hardcore Evo Trinity. And by the way, you just gave me reminded me to give you actually very important piece of information. So since summer, my channel has been contacted by actually many people asking for sponsorships and like skate shops, brands, and which is actually very cool, right? And I know you remember, like I said, I want to be a free inline skater, right? Just I want to be able to give my own opinions on everything. I want to be able to skate everything, and so apart from all these skaters, where the brands and sponsors, were the skate shop called Loco Skates, right? And we agreed to collaborate with Loco Skates. So every time I'm gonna receive like some gear to test, it's going to be through them. So I just want us to make it clear. So like at least you're aware of what's happening, right? So like Jake from Loco Skates is actually a very cool person, and it's been a pleasure to start working with him. So like if you watch my stories on YouTube and my community tab, I posted a picture with a huge box with a pair of skates inside. It was from Loco Skates, so our first things to review from with in collaboration with Loco Skates. So apart from the gear, they're also willing to help us making videos of abroad. So like for example, I don't know, like England, maybe USA, and they're gonna help us do these videos outside of Paris, of France. God, I can't speak anymore. So, have you ever done prof quad skating? Um, I tried it once, but I think I'm gonna get a pair of quad skates. Yeah. So, do you speak Polish? I don't speak a single word of Polish. Sorry. Um, um, your videos got me back into skating. I'm 30. Thank you very much. It's very cool. Like people telling me this type of messages. Like you helping me manage to find the motivation to start skating or going back to skating. I was like, yeah, cool. So, from Natty. So, hi Tiago, do you have any pointers on how to do the magic slide and parallel? Love you vids, by the way. Magic slide. I'm still working on this slide. So it's still not on point. But if you ask Vladimir, he's a huge expert on the parallel and magic slide. So you can find him on Instagram. It's Vladimir FSK. So I believe he's going to reply to you fast. Yeah. Um, so how was your skate with Asha? It was fantastic, right? And she's a very lovely person, and she wanted to discover different spots instead of just skating inside Paris. Like I already saw her 2 years ago in a Friday night skate in Paris, and yeah, she was actually cool with the fact of skating in La Défense, which is our favorite skating spots, and yeah, we just had fun. She showed us the way she skates, and Vladimir and I teach her two moves on inline skates. So yeah, I really have to edit this video. Actually, like all the footage is still on my camera, right? It's still on my memory card. I have to put this on my hard drive. All right. Happy birthday! Thank you very much, guys, for the happy birthday wishes. So yeah, if don't hesitate if you have any questions. So do you like Bill Stoppard? Happy birthday. Actually, yes. Bill Stoppard is like the big man of inline skating, and we have already collaborated in one video, and he seems to be keen on participating in Fancy Feet free. I think it's gonna be complicated for me for Fancy Feet this year, but because like I'm in the last year of cinema school, we have a bunch, like I really mean a bunch of things to do, and I have to write a freaking memoir, right? and I don't like to write, and I have to write something like this 40 pages long. Guess what I'm talking about? So it's the consequences. Like, I'm trying to translate my the title of my memoir. The consequences of the audiovisual works to inline skating. So I decided to write my memoir about inline skating. First, it was a different subject. I wanted to write about cyberpunk movies, but it didn't work out. So I chose this title instead, and it has been accepted. So I'm going to interview people who actually participated in the film industry related to inline skating. Have you watched the movie Battle Alita Battle Angel? So if you know about aggressive skating, you must know that Frankie Morales participated in that movie, and I managed to get an interview from him. So I don't know, like, I still have to talk with him. Like, maybe we can film this, and maybe you can like actually be able to. Sorry, sorry. I had the problem. So yeah, I still have to see if I can like record or maybe put this on YouTube. I don't know. Still have to talk with him. All right, sorry, I just got a call mid live. It was scary. So you're doing your thesis on inline skating. Well, not only inline skating, but audio visual works, so cinema, television, video games too, everything, all these productions, and put in a relationship with inline skating. So, like, for me, cinema, television, and all these things actually participated in the rise of inline skating, but also were kind of had a part of responsibility in the decline of inline skating too. So I'm going to explore all of this in my thesis. Is this how you call this? So, speed question: best 4x80, 4x80 freestyle to 250. Seba FR2, maybe FR1 too. So you can also find them from FR skates. I don't know if you rollerblade ones from the Twister Edge. I think it's maybe 250 the base version. So rollerblade Twister Edge, FR skates FR1 or FR3. I think that's it. Yeah. From Pascal Briand, bon anniversaire. Merci beaucoup, Pascal, ça fait plaisir. So, what is your favorite trick or slide to do? My favorite trick is the Corvo, so it's a wheeling trick, or there is a slide for this. I don't know if the slide exists, but people, I don't like. It's the opposite of the J slide, so I don't know if it has a name or not. But you can see me doing this in the second to last video, I believe. Yes. All right. So do you think Trinity Trident is worth buying over classical ice skates? It depends on your skating, right? And also your budget, because like if you can also find good ice skates at the same price as the Trident blades, but the actual like ice skates are going to be lighter. I don't know if it's important to you or not. But like if you really want to keep the comfort of your skates, take the Trident blades. But if you want to the legit like ice sensation or ice experience, the best I think would be to get proper ice blades. But they're not ice blades, but they are not bad. You know, the ones from Power Slide. But like I have a little issue with mine. Like I'm sliding a little bit too much. Maybe it's only like the runner. I have to sharpen it again. But yeah, I still have to figure this out. But actually, I do recommend the ones from Power Slide, especially compared to the one from Seba or FR Skates. They are so expensive. I don't know why. But yeah, the Power Slide ones are actually well priced. So, have you been to Latvia in Baltic countries? No, I haven't. Happy birthday! Thank you very much. Do you still skate daily? I don't skate daily anymore. Because well, it's raining a lot recently, and I have so much work, and I don't want to like arrive all sweaty into my appointments or to school. I just like I tend to fall sick very easily because of that, especially in winter. Like it's a nightmare. So I usually like I remember like when I started my YouTube channel, I had so much time to skate. Now I only skate like once every week, and it's usually when I have to film a video, right? So I don't have a lot of time to improve my tricks. Like this year, I didn't learn a lot of tricks either. So unfortunately, that's it. But I think like after I finish with this school, I have more time to skate. So rest in peace to anyone going through finals. I'm studying for them right now. My exams were a few days ago, and we'll have even more like in January, and like the finals for us are going to be in March, right? And after that, we're going to just to focus on filming short films, filming like just getting involved with other teams and help them. You know, we are in the image department, and we have to go like work with other directors and make their project happen, and that's it. And we have to validate a few of these. But the thing is that after my school, I'll have to also do 4 months of internship. So like out of these 4 months, I've already done one in a production company. I remember like the first day of work, they asked a question like, "Do you know how to edit a video?" I was like, "Yeah, I do." And the guy was like, "Yeah, so we have to edit a video for Dior." And I was like, "Wait, what? For Dior? What?" Of course, right? Like first day of work, editing a video for Dior. Best first day of work ever, right? So please can you shout me out? Hello, Nathan Pod. Shout out to Nathan Pod. Happy birthday from Morcegos Fighting Club Brasil. Oh, Morcegos Patins Clube do Brasil. Olá, muito obrigado pelo pedir feliz aniversário para mim. Faz muito prazer. Obrigado. Um, from Polish cities, Crazy Skater. So 67, 78, 76, 67. Wow, that's an original rocker. 10 millimeters of rocker, man. That's a funky setup. I'll maybe have to try this someday. So what is my favorite slide to do? I don't know if I created that slide or not, but it's a slide I always do. You can see in my second to last video. It has no name, or neither of me or my friends know the name, unfortunately. So, oops, sorry. K2 Fitness, you know what I mean? Wait, was that related to the funky setup? RMK. Oh, yeah. I'm on photo. Happy birthday. Uou, você fala português? Falo sim. Coisa é que morei no Brasil quando era criança durante quase 10 anos. Depois fui para Angola e agora voltei aqui para a França. Alright, sorry if I'm speaking in a different language, but I've seen some people from Brazil, and I used to live there when I was a kid, and so it's actually cool to speak in a different language, right? Like for example, in a few days I'm going to spend Christmas in Angola. I don't know if you know where it is. It's in like Middle Africa. This is where my family lives, and like we do speak Portuguese there, so it's a good way to practice my Portuguese again. It's been so long I didn't speak that language. For competition, do you prefer slide or slalom? Well, I do not do competitions, but I actually enjoy watching competitions. And I don't know, like for I love watching both, right? But I think the most entertaining is slides because like the dudes are doing so just impossible slides. It's just like mind blowing, right? But I have to go again to watch some competitions. Like it's so cool to see actually like some of the pro skaters being your friends participating into this. You're like, go, you can do it, right? Happy birthday, Tiago from New York City. Thank you very much, yo. From Chile, feliz cumpleaños, is the X2R rockable? Or wait, sorry, I received the notification. Is the 80s rockable? Is it worth it? I believe so, because all of the people I know who use these frames have had nothing to complain about. So I believe it is recommended. Recommended. I couldn't recommend it. All right. Are you single? I am not. How long have you been skating for? I've been skating for 6 or 7 years. I don't want to do the math, but I would say 6 plus years. Right. Um, have why haven't you ever skating slalom competitions? One reason, that is very simple. I simply do not have the level for that. Actually, there's another reason. Yeah. Um, I don't really consider myself as a slalom skater. I'm just a freestyle skater who sometimes does slalom, but I don't consider myself as a slalom skater because actually I'm very bad at it and I don't really practice it. Like, and actually don't really enjoy doing slalom anymore. Like, I don't like being surrounded by cones. It's very weird, but like I don't like skating on cones. It's too stressful for me. But sometimes like it's actually cool to do the tricks. It's a love and hate relationship, but I still do it anyway. That's so. But I don't consider myself as a proper slalom skater. Happy birthday from Switzerland. Thank you very much, Martin. And also HBD from America. What is HBD? Is it related to another message? How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? I am 20. Just turned 25 today. And hi Tiago, turn to real. You're sexiest skater girl. Sexiest skater girl. Didn't think about it. I don't know. I didn't think about it before. I don't know. Oh, happy birthday. Okay, thank you, Joker Fox. So I message in French. Tiago, tu peux me recommander des rollers pour mon budget de 200 € autre que ta vidéo dessus? Je sais même plus ce que j'ai mis dans la... Just going to answer this very quickly in French and I'll be back. Donc, je me souviens pas trop de ce que j'avais écrit, enfin, ce que j'ai dit dans cette vidéo-là. Mais 200 €, je peux te dire, les FRX de la marque FR, ça, c'est un très, très, très bon patin. Il y a, en dessous de 100 €, il y a les nouveaux Oxelo là, de Decathlon, les HB 500. Ils sont vachement très bien, surtout pour le prix. Les autres, là, ce qui me vient en tête, je sais pas trop, mais en première place, je mettrais les FRX de chez FR Skates. Pas de souci. Je peux y aller, il n'y a pas de souci. Alright, sorry for the French apartheid. Back to the English part. So, why do you upload the live to YouTube as video? What? I don't do that. YouTube does it automatically. So if other people want to watch the video later, they can do it. Yeah. Happy birthday from UK. Thank you very much. Like I'm looking everywhere because there's some cats walking around. It's not my house, and it's actually weird to have be in a house with pets. So have you tried tri-skates? Yes, I have, but it's not my favorite things, right? I prefer my rocker skate setup, but I do have quite a lot of tri-skate frames at home. So have you ever been sponsored or approached by sponsorship? Yes. You want to see the cats? They are actually in the kitchen right now, I think. Wait. Yeah, they are in the kitchen over there. So I recently just had a new partnership with Loco Skates. So they let us do whatever we want. They help us provide with this, the gear to review, and they also help us with travel if we want to make videos outside of France. Um, Before that, I had a partnership with Seba Skates for 1 year before I decided to end with it, to become like you, to be able to use like all the gear I can have access to. All right. So when Vikas will be back, I'm going to show you. So, do you think tri skates will survive, or is it just a fashion thing? I think it's going to survive because there's actually quite a lot of benefits, especially like for speed skaters, people who just want to see the skates, like going fast without doing much effort. I think it's really beneficial. Okay, the cat is way too far. Like it's gray on a gray sofa, and you just won't be able to see anything. Yeah, what was I saying? Ma'am, sorry, I have a terrible memory. Um, do tri skates make you go faster? Yes, like if you actually like tri skates per se don't really make you go faster, but if you use tri skates with big wheels, yes, you can go faster. Especially with less effort, it's easier to keep the speed. But the acceleration compared to smaller wheels in a four setup for compared to smaller wheels is not as high. But yeah, it's the you keep the speed much easier. Um, alors, j'ai oublié, joyeux anniversaire. T'es un des meilleurs, ça fait longtemps que j'attends une nouvelle vidéo, sinon c'est top. Merci beaucoup, ça fait plaisir. Et oui, je croule sous la quantité de travail là, mais on fait au mieux pour publier une vidéo. All right, so do you like inline hockey, and also happy birthday? Thank you very much. And yes, I do like inline hockey. I'm still figuring out to make a video about inline hockey. Thing is that we don't really have the time for this, and I have to organize this with a team. We have to get the gear too, but I think there's a company who is willing to send us the gear to try. Uh, I have to organize it, but like with all this, it's complicated, guys. This year is so complicated to make videos. Like it's actually depressing, but still doing all my best for that. All right, so happy birthday from Indonesia. Is it carbon part really matter to skate? To me, I really enjoy carbon skates. Like I don't know, like I always skate with carbon skates now, and I always have a hard time skating with plastic skates because, like, with plastic skates, they're actually wider, you know, like just so these skates fit most people, you know. But I have very slim feet, and like carbon skates, especially the ones that are heat moldable, they just fit me just better depending on the skates, but they fit me better, so that's why I always stick with carbon fiber freestyle skates at least. All right, so will you mention air gear in my thesis out of curiosity? Yes, I will. Is it a piece of digital media that has an influence you like? Air gear has had a very big influence for me, but I don't think it has had like that big of an influence to the overall community. But it's still worth mentioning it for me. Um, so and did it also influence my inline skating goals? Ah, that's a very good question. Because like when I started skating after reading Air Gear, I had totally different goals compared to the goals I have now, right? Uh, so for my main my goal when I was just starting out was to be a pro skater, right? Like it's the same for almost everybody. I think like we all want to be sponsored, we all want to be a pro skater, we all want, and nowadays I don't want to be a pro skater. I just want to be your typical like, land skater YouTuber, right? and I'm worried too, like all the work behind that. I'm really interested in the video part of it, and like having an influence into the community and not just being selfish and become a pro skater, right? From a message from Rudy Ryder. Hello. He's a very good friend of mine. He started his YouTube channel. I recommend you to watch his video, but they are in French, right? But he's a very good friend of mine. You have also seen him in my videos multiple times. Rudy Ryder, go watch his videos. So yeah, so about the goals, yeah. So I just want to be able to change something to the landscaping community now. So very different goals compared to what it was before. Merci beaucoup, Rudy, ça fait plaisir. Yeah, so I just replied. I think I ended replying to your question. All right, so do you have a favorite skate brand, setup? Mine is Powerslide Trinity Evo Pro. So my favorite skates currently are the Hardcore Evo Trinity from Powerslide. But do you have a favorite brand per se? Sorry, I don't know. I don't know. Uh, it's for me. It's not about the brand, right? It's more about the product you're putting on your feet. So I really like the model from the Hardcore Evo Trinity. This model is my favorite skate ever. But the other skates I tried from Powerslide really didn't work for me. For example, my last review I made for the Powerslide Next, these skates hurt me so bad. I really didn't like the cuff. Um, they're so hard to put with feet inside and out. I really didn't enjoy these skates. But the Hardcore Evo Trinity here, right? Like, bellissimo. All right. So, question thoughts on tri skates. Oops. Sorry. I forgot my tripod at home. So, like, I just put my phone, oops, on top of my battery pack. So and like it would be better to make a live video with, like, my camera, but like I have to tether this to a computer. It's just so much steps, so I prefer to do this on my phone, and just like that, and it works, right? So uh, 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 what would make your day, Nathan? But I didn't receive your previous message. Est-ce que les rollers électriques sont toujours dispo? J'avoue que c'est assez cher sur le site. Quel roller? Parce qu'il y avait une campagne qui a été faite il y a quelques mois, voire plus d'un an, et ça n'a pas marché, donc on peut pas les acheter, ces rollers. So let me just translate this in English. So there's someone who asked, oh crap, I lost the message. Oh, where is it? Okay, so are electric inline skaters still available, but if they're still expensive on the website? And I said that if you're talking about the video I did a few months or a year back, they didn't make it to the campaign, so they haven't been founded, and we cannot buy these skates. So yeah, unfortunately. Idea on hockey skates. Well, I've had my experience last year with some ice hockey skates from Bauer. Really didn't like it at all. But I think like I should have taken the width D and I took double E, but because that's all they had in the store, right? So I'm gonna give it another try in, I think, with better shapes, and we'll see. Still, I prefer not to say to respond give you a crappy response. So still to try. All right. What is my opinion on Power Slide Kaze 2? I never tried any Power Slide Kaze. Maybe I'll have to ask Power Slide if I can get a skate to review, but I already received a lot of gear to review, so I prefer to wait before trying these skates. For how many skates do I have to review? Maybe 4 or 5 skates to review. No, free skates, some wheels, another set of wheels, some bearings, another, yeah, four pair of skates, and a lot of stuff to review, and so much, not that much time to do it. Guys, it's a nightmare. This year is a nightmare. Have you ever skated with Greg Mirzayan and or the rollerblade guys? So I've met Greg Mirzayan a few months ago. It was in summer in Barcelona. I had the opportunity to chat with him. I also talked with Sven. Also with, if my memories are, um, I'm so sorry. I forgot the other names. Your Instagram is Nathan Skates. Oh, you want me to check your Instagram? I'll check it later. A solution for the rains here in France. I'm not too well. If you want to skate in France because it's very rainy recently, you can use rain wheels. It's better than nothing, right? But it's not the miracle solution. So, Rolling Joachim, dude, I just tried out sled dogs. They are awesome. Can't wait to make a video about them. Oh, the sled dogs. I had to. I was in contact with them like 1 or 2 years ago to review one of their skates, but I didn't go to the mountain, so it didn't happen. But I don't think I'm gonna go to the mountains this year again. So probably going to try them next year. So, but if you're doing a video about them, I'll be willing to watch it. I want to hear your thoughts about them. So, is there a lot of difference between the Power Slide Tau from the Evo? I never tried the Tau yet, but normally there's a pair of Tau that is going to be I'm going to receive to review. So another pair of skates to review. Like it's getting crazy. So much gear coming, and I really can't keep up with all the videos. It's um why do you prefer four wheels for your Evo Pro rather than Tri-Skate? Just a preference. Like for my skating style, I really like skating with a full rocker, right? With the four wheels. It feels smoother, it feels less clunky. To me, it just fits my style better. But I sometimes still use my tri-skate setup on my Hardcore Evo Trinity. Just that I don't film it, but I use it. Plus, the wheels on these frames are very hard, 88A, and it's my favorite hardness. So, when I want to do some slides with three wheels, I use that setup. All right. Quels sont tes rollers les plus chers? So, what are my most expensive skates? The Seba Igors. Les Igor de Seba. So, ouais, ils coûtent dans les 700 euros and they cost like 700 euros. That's my most expensive skates I have. So, lol, we don't even know what the mysterious Loco Box skates you posted a bit ago. Oh, yeah, I filmed the video. Actually, this box had two items inside, actually more, but the other were just like maintenance gear for us, but it's nothing to do with the videos. But well, you know what? I'm just going to tell you what it is because like, yeah, I don't want to make you wait for I don't know, like, so you had one pair of skates and the intuition liners, right? So the intuition liners, we put the intuition liners into my Seba SX, and the pair of skates was the new Igors from FR Skates, because like I've received quite a few messages asking me to compare the Hardcore Evo Trinity to the new Igors, so that's why we received this pair to test. And I actually am using these skates. I used them today. I used them I think yesterday, I don't know, like, but yeah, this case hurt a lot. If you have some Igors, man, the breaking period hurts a lot. But and it lasts a long time. Like it takes a long time to form to your feet. So Do you think Overbrand will use Trinity system or for their skates? Well, I really don't know because it's a proprietary mount. So I don't know how it happens about the business around this, but I think like they have a patent. It's gonna be patented, and the other people, if they want to use it, will have to pay for it. So it's gonna be make the skates more expensive just for the mount. So I really don't know, but I think like I don't know if like the Adapt skates have the GTO series from Adapt skates have the Quattro mount, and I don't know if they have made a adapter that goes to Trinity. That's I have to check this, but I rather not say crap. Oh, from Afex, thank you very much. So Tanjobi omedetou. Tanjobi omedetou. Bonne fête. Arigatou gozaimasu. Euh, euh, que penses-tu des chaussures avec des roues? Quoi, des chaussures avec des roues? Quoi, les Illis? Le truc que j'ai utilisé quand j'étais petit, c'est sympa pour passer le temps pendant 5 minutes, mais après, on s'ennuie un peu, je trouve. So he asked me about I think, the Heelys shoes, like the skateboarding shoes with one wheel behind. Yeah, they're fun for 5 minutes, but after all, it gets boring. All right. So got any tips for power slide? It's my very first tutorial how to stop on inline skates, and I gave you the tips on how to do the power slide correctly. And yeah, I recommend you to watch this video, even though it's very old and we made a new version of it that is going to be uploaded soon. So yeah, right. Any thoughts on new tricks? Trying to get better at slalom. Any thoughts on new tricks? Like the the process of learning new tricks. It depends because like there's some tricks you can learn like that, and there are other tricks you can spend days and weeks and months, a year. And so you just have to be dedicated, and if it's too complicated, just try to like break down the movements, or just don't try to do it all the time, right? You can do like I don't know, like 20 tries. If you still don't get it, move to a different trick, like wash your head with a different trick and then go back to it with a fresher mind, and if you have some friends, skate with your friends. Ask your friends to look at your how you are skating, and maybe they can give you some feedback. This is something we do a lot with my friends, especially when I skate with some pro skaters. They are like, yeah, you should maybe move your hips to the other way, the shoulders too, maybe move your back a little bit more to the back, right? So it's very important to skate with someone skate with someone and who is willing to help you too. Yeah, but yeah, be dedicated and don't give up even if it's way too hard, right? But yeah, know your limits. This is also something very important, because I know some people who tried way too hard and they can't skate anymore because their body didn't keep up. For example, this is something we see with pro skaters who do competitions. They just try too hard, right? And like for example, the joints on the knees. I know some people where the joints just cannot keep it anymore. So yeah, that's a very sad part. So this is why for me it's important to at least know your limits too. Yeah, don't force too much. I There's some tricks I cannot do because like 1 or 2 years ago I sprained my knee, and so there are a few tricks, quite a lot of tricks I cannot do with one leg. So I have to switch to the other side if I ever want to do something cool. So yeah, so like sometimes I still want to go back to that knee. I see it's getting, a little bit, it's forcing a bit on my knee. So I like, let's stop it, maybe switch or just move to another trick, right? So yeah. Have you tried or review Power Slide Next? So I've made a video about the Next, but it's not a proper review. So but thing is that like with the lack of time I have for making videos, I'm not going to make it as cinematic as I did for example, the Hardcore Evil Trinity, or like what I did for the Oxello skates I did last year. It's going to take way too much time, and I don't have that time, right? And you don't want to keep on waiting for I don't know, like a month just to get one video, right? So I'm just going to pass all the information I have about the skates and done, right? Um, what do I think about Flying Eagle Drift 2.0? I didn't skate any skates from Flying Eagle, so I prefer. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Hello from Christian. Hello. So this is a difficult question, but how do you find people to skate with? That's it. That's an interesting question because I asked myself the same thing a few years ago, and just by skating around, like in Paris, you have some historical skating spots. So I just decided one day to go there and see what happens, right? So eventually, one day I met some skaters, right? Some random skaters, and I was afraid of the lack of level. I wasn't that good at skating. Still, I don't consider myself as a very good skater either, but like my level was a lot worse than what it is today, and I was afraid of being judged by people. But Vinland skating community, I've been surprised. Vinland skating community was very cheerful, very welcoming. the, and it doesn't matter about your level. It's not about the level, it's about having fun together. So yeah, I started skating with them, becoming friends with them, and this is also the way I met Vladimir, who is now the cameraman for my channel now. um, I have to make a video about, like, I want to make a video just going back from to the history of this channel, the day I met Vladimir, because like it was epic, because like I was just skating around and I saw someone do a curvel. It was Vladimir. It was like, man, that trick is crazy. How did he do that? So I went to talk to Vladimir. Now this is the part I'm not sure about, but I think he was his subscribers to the channel. Like when I first went to talk with him, maybe he already knew me, or maybe not. I don't remember this part. I'll have to, like, we'll make a video together about this, and maybe he has a better memory than I do. But yeah. So we were just skating as friends, and one day I wanted to make a video, and I didn't have anybody to help me to record the video. I think it was my first aggressive skating video. I think it's this one, yeah. And I would ask Vladimir, like, could you help me, please? Like, I bought a gimbal. Because, like, the main reason I bought a gimbal is to make it easier for me to give it to people who don't know how to operate a camera, who don't know how to do the movements. So the gimbal is actually going to stabilize their movements and all this stuff, right? So I bought a gimbal to lend it to Vladimir, and uh, um, so we were like, the way Vladimir and I always work is like, I tell him what I want to do with that video, So for this shot, we're going to film at, for example, 35 millimeters. I want my ISO to be at 100. We can close the aperture to, I don't know, like f11. Yeah, it's gonna be alright. I look at the light. I'm guessing the camera settings, and then we do correct by looking at the monitor, and yeah. So I always tell him what I want to do. Like, so I say, like, yeah, I want the camera to be in this side, and then when I'll talk, we'll go from point A to point B at this speed, and. So Vladimir, it was his first time touching a camera. He was afraid. I was like, dude, it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. And eventually, he told me, like, after the shoot, he told me, dude, it was so cool. I want to do it again. I was like, yeah. So since this day, we started to work together, and my goal now is just to like make the channel grow, and maybe make this, like, I don't know, not a company, but like a kind of status where I can pay my team. So for the moment, like, my YouTube channel doesn't give me a lot of funds, but that's why like I try to collaborate with the brands, events, stuff like that. So every time I manage to get some gear, I give to him too. I get some gear for him. For if we get to a shoot, I make him be part of a team or just be in front of the camera, and he receive even more gear, all this stuff like that, you know. But yeah, my main goal is that just so I'll be able to actually hire my friends, so Vladimir and Alan, and yeah, that's my dream for my channel. Just like we have our studio, we make our videos, we go skate together, you know, like just like a, not like a TV show, but something more professional, you know. Like this is actually what I really want, and we are working hard for this, and yeah, we're doing our best for that. um Sounds like a good video, but don't stress, please. I do my best not to. So, ciao campione Roberto. Um, Grazie mille, pero no sé lo que Roberto quiere decir. Oh, I made a mix of Spanish and Italian. Sorry. So, are you going to celebrate your birthday? No, I'm not celebrating my birthday. I'm actually alone in my friend's house. My friends went away, but I said like I'm okay with it. I can stay here alone in this house. I can make this live video with you. And yeah, I'm not celebrating my birthday. At least not on this day, right? I can make it another day or with my family. So at what age did I start skating? I started skating at age 18. So I started skating when I was an adult already. So yeah, so and I actually receive a lot of messages from people like, "Hey, I'm 30, I'm 40, I'm 50. Is it too late to start skating?" My answer is always no. It's not too late. It's never too late to start skating, right? It's just a fun activity. Like we'll be asking like, is it too late to start doing jogging, right? No, it's not. You know, like you, you can skate at your own pace. You can skate at your own level. It's if if you're scared of hurting yourself, take the protection, all the protection you'll need. It's gonna be alright. Just be dedicated to it and just don't overdo, right? And it's gonna be cool. So, do you need sound design or Foley for your film work? I am a skater and sound designer. Um, Sound design. So, I do all the sound design by myself for my videos, but I am not really a sound guy. I have limited knowledge about sound. In my cinema school, we do have classes about sound, but yeah, it's not that great. But if you want to do something with me, you can send me an email on my YouTube channel. In the about section, you can find my email address, and you can email me. And maybe we can do like, I don't know, like if you're comfortable doing like, I don't know, like soundtracks or sound effects, we will be able to do something. Just yeah, send me a message, and we'll see what we can do. All right. Actually, very cool from from you to try to help us. So, je vis dans une des villes les pires pour rouler, Marseille. Dois-je me perdre, me pendre? Non, mais tu peux venir à Paris. On t'accueillera sans problème, hein. Viens à Paris. Il y a plein de gens qui roulent à Paris, hein. Hello, happy birthday, Tiago. Thank you very much, guys. It's very cool from you. Alors, un jour, je me suis dit que je te verrais, mais ouais, je suis tout le temps occupé. J'ai du boulot, j'ai des cours, j'ai des vidéos à faire, j'ai des vidéos à monter, à tourner. J'ai pas trop le temps pour rouler tout le temps. Je roule une fois par semaine, et voilà quoi. Right. Oh wait, your question was how I'm going to celebrate my birthday, not if I am going to. How? How? I used to do parties when I was younger. Now I feel like I don't. I'm not a party guy anymore. So just like, you know, like seeing people I like is already enough for me. Like I don't need a big thing. Just see the people I love, and it's for me. it's already a present for me, right? Like it sounds cheesy, but I don't need more than that, like just have a good time. Like I don't drink alcohol anymore, but maybe you can take a beer. I can make an exception for this. Like just yeah, just skate around. I don't know. Yeah. Sorry again. I'm a lame person now. Like I oh god. I just all right. I used to party a lot, but I just can't anymore. Um. What do you think about Ricardo Lino joining Micro? Do you will leave from inline skating? Okay, so two questions. What do I think about Ricardo Lino joining Micro? I know he's been criticized quite a lot for that, but for me, like if he is in Micro, he's going to change things. He's going to make things happen. So for me, it's actually cool. Micro has him in their team. Um, yeah, for me it's beneficial for a little bit of everybody, right? Like for skates, he participated in the creation, have a different look. So for me it's already all good, right? It's the proof that it's going to be good. Yeah, so what was the other question again? Do you will leave from Milan skating? I don't leave from Milan skating, and I don't leave from YouTube either. Um, but would be cool too, right? Not from skating, but from the videos I make from off skating, right? Because if I leave from skating, it would mean that I am a pro skater. So it would mean that I am linked to a brand or something. So no, I don't want that. I don't want. I can have partnerships, but I don't want to be a pro skater, right? Um, uh, uh, euh, Alright, so si je te dis que je dois arrêter le slalom ou arrêter le freeride, je ferai quoi? J'arrêterai le slalom. De toute façon, je t'ai dit, enfin, je vous ai dit, je suis pas vraiment un slalomeur. So the question is, if I ever have to drop slalom or free skating, what would I drop? And I said, probably slalom, but and I'm not really a uh, I just do freestyle, so I don't fit in a specific category. I like to do a little bit of everything, right? And it actually makes me think like I don't have a specific skating style. I just skate. Right. Uh, Hey Tiago, I need help with wheel hardness. Is 86A millimeters good for free ride or road or well it depends on your way to skate. For me, I skate a lot with 86A. It's very good. I also like to skate with 88A, so it's more difficult to control, but when you want to slide, man, it's really enjoyable, man. um uh so I'm a beginner. I've been skating for about 6 months already with my Oxelo MF 500. Do I need an upgrade already, or when do you think I'll need to upgrade my skates? Um, it depends on you. Do you think you need something different? Do you want to try something different? That is your question you have to ask to yourself, right? And I cannot give you the answer for that. So yeah, it all depends on your choices. Hello, comment ça va? Tranquille, merci. All right, so I think I'll have to end this live session not too long ago. Plus, we all have to wake up at 4 a.m. to go to the shoot, so I'll have to get some sleep. Will I drop a video with Asha? Yes, it's going to come soon. I'm doing my best to make it as soon as possible, but yeah, it's happening. All the media we shot is still on my camera, but just have to to edit. Yes, we'll wake up at 4:30 a.m. and you are going to leave the house at 5:30. Yeah, it's gonna be long days of shoots. All right, so sorry again, I'll have to leave the video right now. So just going to give you like 1 or 2 minutes. You can say whatever you want. If you ever have some questions, now is the time again. I'll reply to you. So yeah, let's do this. Désolé.
Joyeux anniversaire.
Merci beaucoup. All right, so I don't think there's. Thank you very much. Take it easy. Thank you very much. So again, sorry, just for the late of the videos. Like we are 4 to 5 videos late, but doing my best to deliver. And yeah, so thank you very much. Thank you. And I'm going to leave you. Take care, guys. See you in the next episode.